Hey everybody, it's Will from obviously Joker. This reverse camera angle thing still messes me up. So it's Will from obviously the channel you're watching right now is Joker Pop Culture Chat, and I am also on staff over at OutrightGeekery.com. I am the content delivery manager for the website, meaning that I send out uh, emails for publishers to get exclusives, do follow ups, interviews, and a couple times a week I send them reviews from our staff writers. Uh, that's most of what I do on top of podcasting and writing PR and doing interviews and a bunch of other stuff myself. Um, Today is my daily update here for July 18th, 2020. Um, right now, I pretty much have my solo podcast, Creators Outlet, booked for the rest of the month already. Um, I have a couple of guests from Scout Comics next Tuesday night, and I have Jared from Mad Cave Studio on Wednesday night. Thursday night, I team up with my buddy Thomas Hewlett for another episode of OK Boomer. And then the following week, I have the writer and artist for a new, well, fairly new Kickstarter. At that point, it would have been, the campaign would have been going for about 10 days. And we haven't picked a date yet, but possibly later that week, I will also be interviewing the original Saturday morning TV Captain Marvel. Yes, Shazam from the 70s. The original actor that played him during the first season has agreed to come on to the podcast, which is great for me because I can totally geek out because I grew up watching that when I was a little kid. Uh, so I have that going on, and there's lots of uh, other publishers that would like to get some of their creators on to the show, and other creators that want to come on, and a lot of indie guys. Indie comics are great. We are 100% behind indie comics at Outright Geekery. Because where would you have the stars of today if it wasn't for the indie guys of like the 80s and 90s? You know, it's a whole different ball game now. You don't have to, you know, intern at the two bigs and work for free for possibly your whole life before you have a chance of getting your foot in the door. So, um, that is pretty big. Some great stories that came up on Outright Geekery yesterday. Um, we have a new interview up. Every Scarecrow has a secret ambition to terrorize. A review of Colin Munn's Rogue Planet issue 2. Also, some big news out of IDW uh, because anytime they give Snake Eyes or Storm Shadow some kind of huge press coverage, it always goes to like a second or third printing, like if they're doing like a one shot or a mini series. So IDW has had to order second prints of Snake Eyes Dead Game issue 1. It's already into second printing. Overwhelming success. All those 80s kids, maybe 90s kids, and it keeps going throughout today. Also, Tom Guilfoyle has a new album review up for you. Actually, two. Yes, he's got some. Well, he's got an album review and some music news up on the site. Please go on and follow him. He's got some he's always got the inside track to great music, and he covers it wonderfully. So those are the big ones. We had the Coyotes team returns with an amazing preview. And I'm sorry it's taken this page too long to come up. The Bliss #1 preview is up, and it looks great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen. And bring it on up here. So there's the cover for Bliss 1. Let me just go back to the other page so I can circumvent. And there's it's just a preview. You can check out this and the other stories that I mentioned. They're all on outrightgeekery.com. And if you don't want to go to the website, you can follow us on outrightgeekery.com, the website, our Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter. Instagram and Twitter get cycled a little bit behind, so we're not jamming the same stuff out all the time. So, when it hits the website, it'll hit our Instagram and Twitter pages like within 12 to 24 hours at the most. Colorist killed it. I wish I could read you all this stuff, but you can see it for yourself when you go to the webpage. There's been a lot of this style of coloring going on in comics. You notice Evil has one color, Scared has another, Next to Death Doors has another color, like that are prevalent. And then we go back to the main cover. So I'll be back tomorrow with more quick daily updates. You have any questions, please post them in the comments below, and I will make sure to get back to you. Until then, you all have a great Saturday, and we will see you very soon.